are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up. Stepping in, Jose Altuve. His career numbers in this matchup. He's had some success, 5 for 11. He's taken him deep once. Hit on the ground to third. One there. On to first, and they get them both. Striding in, Kevin Knight. He's currently near the top of the batting average leaderboard, but he'll have to pick up the pace a little bit over the next several weeks if he wants to jump into that top spot.
Yeah, I don't want him to put pressure on himself right now, but he's got 2 months to get it done right here, to vault himself into that top spot. He has certainly had an amazing year up until this point.
And there's ball one. And with an average over the 300 mark in his last 10 games, he's showing no signs of slowing down as we begin winding down the regular season.
Yeah, with only a couple weeks left, this guy has given you months and months of production. Every time he strides to the plate, certainly looks confident and has been swinging a hot bat lately.
And he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double. So he picks up another. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And that is just shy of the box seats, off the top of the wall. So stepping in, Kevin Knight. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. One strike. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Knight, switch hitter, and he is considered among the best. He's got a solid swing from both sides, and at least in terms of making contact, there isn't a big drop-off against a righty or a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, Matty, I think a lot has to do with the fact that this guy plays with the big part of the field. He is not pot committed to pulling the baseball or going the other way. He stays through the middle of the field. He keeps everything working towards the big part, and it serves him well from both sides of the plate. Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Let's go.
From the stretch. Hard hit ball to second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Digging in for his second at-bat, Alex Bregman.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
At the plate, Kevin Knight. He singled his last time up.
Kevin Knight.
First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. On he pops it up. Coming in is Hernandez, and they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. At the plate, Jose Altuve.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Knight will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Stepping up now, Kevin Knight with a multi-hit day to his credit already. This proves that even quality pitching can't slow him down.
Absolutely. This guy, when the weather warms up, he is certainly taking the next step forward, and it doesn't matter who's on the mound. He seems to have rhythm and timing, whether it's the ace of the staff or the 25th man on the roster. This guy is having a monster season.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
All right,
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
The 1-2 locks him up for strike 3. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get some.
This is hit high and deep out to left. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Carlos.
Here now the 2-2. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Into the Crawford boxes and gone.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-1. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
The pitcher got the result he was.
Now at the plate, Alex Bregman. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kevin Knight, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Looking at his career totals, Knight comes into action sporting a slugging line above 650, and that's not something you see every day. Truly an elite power bat. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for this one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
He loses him on ball 4. Digging in, Teoscar Hernandez. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat.
Hernandez.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Knight is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired.
Wow, a 9-out save? That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
9 runs on 18 hits. 1 error. They left 12 men on.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store. Digging in, the switch hitter, Kevin Knight. He's currently near the top of the batting average leaderboard, but he'll have to pick up the pace a little bit over the next several weeks if he wants to jump into that top spot.
Yeah, I don't want him to put pressure on himself right now, but he's got 2 months to get it done right here, to vault himself into that top spot. He has certainly had an amazing year up until this point.
And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second. At the plate, Kevin Knight. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder, and he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Knight is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Now batting, Kyle Tucker.
Now batting, number 30.
Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Strong ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning. Next for Seattle, Kevin Knight. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And that one is gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. 45 home runs now on the campaign as they take the lead 4-3.
And with one swing of the bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed. He's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate.
Ready to take his hacks again, Kevin Knight, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Giles has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level, and he's worked to a 1.10 whip in that time, just a little over a base runner per inning. Very impressive. 1-1 the count.
Come on, big guy, one time. Here you go. Hey, let's go, big fella.
Now here's the pitch.
Hey! The count is 1-2.
High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. And that ends the inning. So nothing happening this. Ready once again, Corey Lee. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Lee.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Knight has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Digging in now for the Mariners, Kevin Knight. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
Here comes the first pitch. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. A 2-0 count to the Mariners left fielder.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Hey, get your pitch, see through, huh? Let's go.
Changeup, called to strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back on a well-thrown changeup.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving free passes.
And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today, we've got a good matchup in store between the Seattle Mariners. Stepping into the box, Kevin Knight. He's currently near the top of the batting average leaderboard, but he'll have to pick up the pace a little bit over the next several weeks if he wants to jump into that top spot.
Yeah, I don't want him to put pressure on himself right now, but he's got 2 months to get it done right here, to vault himself into that top spot. He has certainly had an amazing year up until this point.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Tucker is going to have room out there as he puts this away to digging in to try it again. Ramon Cordova 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Cordova.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that is just shy of the box seats, off the top of the wall. Now the relay home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Knight. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
Hey, take a rip like you can. Here you go, baby.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! Kevin Knight has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Semien is the first to bat in the inning. Hit on the ground out to short, and that's through for a base hit, make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Hey, Dan, as a former
Now in the box, Kyle Tucker, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Knight comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Ramon Cordova 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Cordova.
High and deep to left center field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends. So striding forward now, Kevin Knight, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch coming, here it is.
Outside, that's a ball.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Hit softly down the line at first. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Marcus Semien. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. The 3-1. This is line to left, and that's in there, base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely...
Striding in once again, Ramon Cordova. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. The 1-2. This is lifted out to left. Knight is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Coming to the plate now, Kevin Knight. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll two.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn two with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Need you right now. Make something happen for us.
The 1-1.
Ball 2.
Nice lead. Nice lead.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two and two.
2 balls.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Here now the 2-2.
Count's full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Left fielder looking up, and that one is gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second home run of the game, as the Mariners have opened up a 4-1 lead. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.